What's up, y'all? I am back once again, and this is gonna be a juicy one here. I have been waiting to put these fragrances to the test for a long time, and I actually need to pull one more out because it's been compared to this fragrance also. And the fragrance that I'm going to be doing a comparison of is from the House of Creed. And it is Creed's, I know you won't be able to see this, Millisime Imperial. Now, somebody was generous enough to gift me a little bit. And I have it in one of these bottles that I don't like. I hate dabbers. But we're going to put that to the test. Millisime Imperial, the actual Millisime Imperial. Finally, I can do this. Versus Lady in Red International, their version of Millisime Imperial. Sean John's Unforgivable. Scentual Obsessions version or formulation of Millisime Imperial. And Ed Hardy's Love and Luck, which has been thrown out there a few times to have been said to smell like Millisime Imperial also. So now I can actually put it to the test. Hit the lemonade. Let's do it. Let me get me some strips off. Five of those. And let's get to spraying. First, I'm going to spray Love and Luck. And there's a video I was doing a while back. And I don't know if any of y'all have seen it, but you can reference it if you want to. I can't remember exactly which video it was. I may have to go back and tag it. But I was doing a review and I was talking about fragrances, and this is one I was talking about. I had just found a gift set. It had this one, and it had this in a gift set together, and it was like 20 bucks. So you can't beat having two of these for 20 bucks. So, and this is not a bad fragrance either. But let's get to the issue at hand here. All right, so that is Love and Luck. And by the way, in that video, what I was meaning to say is I was talking about some fragrances and the comparison I was doing. And I accidentally knocked the bottle off the counter that I was doing the video on and broke it. And the reaction I gave in that video, if I had the editing skills, I would go back and edit it and put it in slow motion because it was too funny. But a subscriber saw it and they actually reached out and gifted me another bottle. So thank you. I don't remember who you were, but thank you. This was a while back though. And Cuba Knows talked about this particular fragrance here in a video I saw where he said that it doesn't have the same performance as it used to back when he was younger. And I've never smelled that variation when he was younger. I don't know how far apart in age we are, but I'm about to be 43 this year in December. So whatever age he is, I shouldn't be too far behind or ahead. But he said the new formulation, whatever is out now, is just what I said about it. It's soapy. It's not as close to Millisime Imperial as you would think it is, but being that it's been in comparison for it, I've been stated to say that also. Now I have to put my money where my mouth is. Two more. actual Millisime Imperial, I'm gonna have to put it on there. As best I can. All right, so I'm gonna let those dry for a second. So, to talk about Lady in Red International a little bit, I don't know a whole lot about their company. I do know that they are a Creed clone house, replica company. They have, as of now that I know of, about 5 or 6 fragrances that they have replicated or duplicated or whatever you want to call it, replicated. They've done Millisime Imperial. They've done Creed Aventus. They've done a Creed Aventus for her. They've done Viking, Green Irish Tweed, Silver Mountain Water. I think that's about it. And I think there are more fragrances I feel like that Lady in Red International should have done clones of, because Creed does have a nice catalog of fragrances, but the atomizers on Lady in Red International, crazy. It does a mist, in which I don't like misters that much, but the scent from Millisime Imperial, their formulation, heavenly. I love that sweetness that's in this. Crazy good. All right, so since I sprayed Love and Luck first, let's talk about that first. Honestly speaking, not even in the same ballpark. Doesn't have that sweetness. It doesn't have that sexiness to it. For what it is, I think it's its own entity. It may have some hints of something that's in it, but it's not close enough to me to even be in the same ballpark. Especially not what I'm smelling coming off of the original Millisime Imperial. Sean John Unforgivable. Now, this fragrance has been around for a while. There are 2 bottle variations that I've seen. One is like this, and the other one is the same style. It's just square, and it has rivets along the edges. So, but this is the variation I ended up with when I found it, I think in Ross some time back. At certain times, you can pick up a hint of the sweetness that you pick up from the original Millisime Imperial. But to me, this fragrance is more soapy than anything. It's decent for somebody who's looking for something inexpensive. But to be honest with y'all, I think there are much better fragrances out there than Sean John Unforgivable. To me, it just smells soapy and it's clean, but it's just not what I'm looking for in a fragrance. Now, yes, I have talked about it in the past. I have hyped it a little bit. I've said it smelled more like Millisime Imperial, but actually getting my nose on Millisime Imperial, I smelled it in Nordstrom's, and when I first got my nose on it in Nordstrom's, the actual Millisime Imperial, that's the first thing that came to mind, that Unforgivable does not smell like that. Now, we're at Scentual Obsession formulation. Kevin's version is a lot closer to the original Millisime Imperial, but it's not as strong. It doesn't seem like what I'm getting off of this tissue, it doesn't seem like it would last long. Now, I'm pretty sure Kevin has other formulations since this one. I believe this is one of the first formulations that he sent me a while back. So he may have other variations, but it's nice. If you're looking for something that's not overly strong and overly sweet, then definitely pick up Scentual Obsessions version of Millisime Imperial. Lady in Red International. First time I smelled this fragrance, I fell in love. That opening blast of whatever sweetness that's in this, I wish you could get that throughout the whole entire fragrance. But being on this tissue, it's dried down. It smells good. I love that first maybe minute opening that you get. That sweetness. It's heavenly. It's dried down and it's nice. I still think Kevin's version smells better from Scentual Obsessions, but let's get to the original. I'm gonna have to get that on skin because using this dabber, it feels like I'm not getting what I'm looking for from this. Oh, that's nice. You can tell the quality difference, man, when you smell something like that. That is nice. It's smooth. It has that sweetness to it. You can tell the quality is so much better. Yeah. In this head-to-head battle, I'm going to have to give it to Creed Millisime Imperial #1. That smells so good. Yeah. Even on the tissue, what I'm picking up is nice. Yeah. Millisime Imperial by Creed. The original is first. Kevin, Scentual Obsessions #2. And I don't know, Kevin, if you did a stronger version of Millisime Imperial, but I think if you can get it a little bit stronger, I'm not saying go over and beyond with it. I don't want it to project like crazy, but if you can just amp it up just a tad bit, because on this tissue, it's there. It's just not in the air. It may smell good, but off my skin, I know if I smell it, I'm probably not going to pick up on it too long. But it's nice. It's damn nice, and it's damn close to the original. Then I would have to go Lady in Red. The sweetness is still there. The sweetness has came in. Now they sat a little longer. Definitely closer. Kevin's version is still a tad bit sweeter and a little bit better than Lady in Red. But Lady in Red is #3. Scent-wise, I'm going to have to go with Love and Luck at #4 and Unforgivable at #5. So that's my order, packing order when it comes to Millisime Imperial by Creed. It won this competition, but congratulations to Scentual Obsessions for coming in at #2. That means you are as close, my friend, as I've smelled from these particular 5 fragrances, with one of them not really being a Creed clone, in which Love and Luck to me really isn't that close. I actually can take that out of this competition and put Unforgivable at #4. But to me, Unforgivable doesn't even smell like what I'm smelling from these fragrances. It just smells more soapy. So I'm honestly going to take Unforgivable and Love and Luck out. So you got Creed's Millisime Imperial #1, Scentual Obsessions formulation of Millisime Imperial at #2, And Lady in Red International version of Creed's Millisime Imperial at number 3. So congratulations. I'm out of here, y'all. Here is to Smelling Great. Peace.